So on this video, it's amazing. I went out and purchased a Century log splitter that I'm going to convert into a forge press. Now I know there's a lot of videos out there about it, but this one's kind of unique. I'm going to be attaching it to my already existing forge press. I'm going to remove the bottle jack here and somehow try to mount it to the top, because unlike some of the Apex ones and other ones like that, it will run vertical. And so I'm going to try to see if I can put a wedge mount up here to set it in and have the motor in the back and have it lift up this part right here. I hope it doesn't, the only problem is I'm hoping it doesn't decrease any of the pounds of pressure, because it is a 5-ton electric press and just your standard press, because it has the switch here on the side, the valve to move the ram up and forth, but like all of them, you have to modify them. So I gotta undo the bolts here and here to take off the wings, so it'll just be the solid bar. And like I said, this one's awesome. And the reason I chose this one is because you can have it standing upright and it'll still move up and down. And there's no level or equalizer in it or anything like that. So we're gonna check this out and see if it works. Okay, all right, so it looks like what I'm working with here is I'm gonna have to take some of this I-beam that I previously took off the apparatus itself here, I don't even know. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and weld it onto the top here, cut a good V shape in this right here. So the top of the log splitter can set in there, and hopefully the shelf will be able to hang down a little bit to give me, I kind of want it, maybe 6 inches, but I think 4 will be enough. Hell, even 3 would probably do me well, because I don't need huge billets that I'm molding here. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Weld this to the top, get an angle grinder, pop a V in there, and then get some bolts and a bracket to secure it here and at the bottom where the wheels are. All right, let's bust out some welding. Almost immediately when we put it up there, I realized I made a goof. I really snafu'd this thing. So apparently the bar is too close. So if I was gonna feed anything through where it was gonna press down, it hit this main shaft right here. And when I thought this whole idea up, I didn't even take that into consideration. I thought it'd be easy, put it up there, but apparently none of your plans go easy. And I'm actually having an audio malfunction here, so that's why I'm having to voice over it. But yeah, I knew right away that this wasn't gonna be easy after putting this together. And so I'm gonna have to deconstruct the whole thing, pull all the guts out, and do it all scratch, just leave the holes. this is where we ended up, right here. We ended up with this. Here's all my extra material to play with to make dies or extensions, and put it all up. I think that's a good framework. And much more to come. Yeah. I have a complete newfound respect for people who are metal workers and work with this every day. I've been riding this angle grinder and welder for about 2 weeks now. I have medical issues, so I don't work that long. And my hands have been vibrating, even editing right now. They're still vibrating from doing all this stuff. So and my hat's off to you guys and gals that are out there every day working on steel and putting all this stuff together. And yeah, it was just a lot of pulling everything off, because I reclaimed a lot of stuff to put it in here for the guts and the extra support for underneath, so the I-beam doesn't get compressed when I push up on the hydraulic here. And so yeah, your best bet, because I think I spent $30 outside of the main construction, and I got all this steel is all reclaimed. I went to a junkyard or scrap yard or whatever, and God, it must have been 3-4 months ago now, so I'm not even sure how much I actually spent on everything, but it was very low compared to pulling it all together. And I plan on, you know, putting a good paint job on it so it doesn't look like it's Judy junkyard material here, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously you can see my other videos, it's been rusted and hanging around for a while. But yeah, I definitely not the best skilled welder, and my angle grinding skills are getting better, but it just takes perseverance. You know, you got to push forward, push through it, and get yourself better so you can do bigger projects. Yeah, and it was a pleasure to work on. It really was, and just exciting but draining every day at the same time. So yeah, if you do plan on putting a project together like this, obviously try to do your best on planning it out, doing it the right way. Make sure you have enough flux core, because I did go through one spool putting all this together, and I went through probably, oh God, maybe 22 cutoff discs, and yeah, it all depends on how you hold that angle. It'll shred a disc really quick, because some of the steel is really tough and really thick. But yeah, if I was a better welder, probably would have saved some money on the flux. But hey, do the project. It's worth it in the end.
already hooked up my foot pedal there that turns the machine on and off, and I'm going to take this clamp and just put it on the button right there, and it should keep it on at all times by just pushing the foot pedal to turn it on and off. And I set up the lever right there, so all I have to do is push the lever down with my foot so I can move the actuator to make it go up. And it just takes a little bit of time to fiddle with it and figure it out, but yeah, it's pretty simple.
Build. It came out really great. Like I said, right now it looks like it came out of Judy's junkyard, but I'm going to throw some paint on it, maybe put some plating on the front portion there so you can't see all the support beams and the lift. But I worked with it a couple hours now, and I've noticed certain little quirks here and there, but it's just going to take some time to use it and see how it's pushing the metal around. But as you can see, it crushed the metal really well, and it's doing exactly what I built it for. And so, you know, leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think, what you would have done different, and even comment on how crappy my welding job is. You know, it's just learning as I go. And yeah, see you on the next video, and there should be a lot of use of that coming up. All right, hey, you guys have a great time. See you next time.